Okay, I'm riding solo again. The main aim of today, I think I might have figured out a way to encourage more brood to get into this brood box. What we had last couple of weeks is this super has not really improved at all, and the brood box hasn't improved at all. Yeah, it's kind of stagnated. So apparently the queen excluder that's under there can be an issue. So I'm just going to remove the queen excluder and see if that encourages the queen to go up and down, and therefore realise there's plenty of space. I mean, they're filling up the super. I don't get, whoops, and by filling up the super, they're coming up and they're using the space. So I don't get why the queen's not laying as much as as you would expect down in the brood box. Very strange. I don't know. There's maybe some logic out there that people can fill me in with. They're really sticking down the super down on top of the brood box. Jeez, oh, heavy. If I do this. These aren't too pleased about that. Jeez, come on. Whew. It's a bloody workout. There we go. Right, super. Off you come. What a faff. Jinx Crivens. Now, problem with queen excluder. Oh, sorry. Not all bees can get through it. Right, relax, bees, relax. They're very agitated. Now, it is a bit later in the day. They actually seem like they're using more of these frames now. They're not using this one. Yeah, they're not using this at all. They love to just come to my hands as soon as I come close. Filling it with pollen. Lots of pollen there. And empty on that side, but that's okay. Maybe stick this closer to the front. Yeah, they're very agitated. It's almost a sign of queenlessness. Well, it is a sign of queenlessness if they're very aggressive. What are you doing, bees? Come on. I don't want to do a proper inspection then. But they're going a little bit cray. A little bit aggro. I mean, there is larvae. Drone brood as well, though. It's a bit wonky, actually. So many play cups as well. But then that might be a sign of how wonky this comb is. Like, look how wonky that is. I'll put that back in. Look, they're going for me. I'll just stick his back in. They're just covering me as soon as I get near. There was another one. Right, get away. Alright, you lot, I'll leave you alone. Come back another day. What I want though, I do want to get rid of all this comb because they are fairly sticking it down. So I do want to clean this off. Right, put the super back on, leave yous to it. But this time, no queen excluder. Alright, we'll close this one. What a pest that one was. Right, hopefully this one's a little less aggressive. I do wonder if they're queenless now. My hive. But there seems to be an awful lot of bees. They're very aggressive. Could it be the time of night? It's like, it is, what's it, about 7 p.m? It shouldn't be that. It shouldn't just be the time of night though, eh? So this is Flynn's one, double brood box, fully checkerboarded. Let's have a look. Just want to make sure that top and bottom brood boxes are looking good. Haha, plenty, holy moly. Yeah, looking good. If I do a little bit of this, I might get, I mentioned it last week, but I might get dummy boards, because this last one's never filled anyway. Sorry bee. It's never filled anyway. It's never got anything in it. But having a dummy board would make it much easier to take in and out, to take out and to rest it to the side. It being a frame makes it a bit harder. Drawing out, very good. Yeah. Drones, come on out of the way. I think these are a little aggro as well now. That is some size of drone, holy moly. Big boy. Stores, all honey, that's okay though. Top box, all honey so far. All honey so far. I'm attaching the bottom of this one to the top of the frames underneath. And I don't want that. And there we go. Larva. Plenty of larva here. And a few bits of capped brood. Larva, capped brood. Yeah, some very small larvae as well, which is good. Very small. I see some eggs as well. Beautiful. So queen is coming up and laying. It's good. Get off my hands. This is mostly honey. And mostly honey. Here's another one that's sticking to the bottom. Oh yeah. Wow, lots of brood. Lots of capped brood. So much capped brood. Larva as well. Nice. It's a heavy one. I hate when they do that. They just make a total beeline for my hands. And this is what's making them a little aggro. I think it's because all the foragers have come home. So it's a very, very full hive. Oh, there's lots of larvae in there. This is a fresh frame as well. Lots of larvae. Yeah, okay. So this one's doing okay. The cool thing is, fresh frames being drawn out. They're putting brace comb between, I'm just gonna have to break it apart. Brace comb between frames, that's not a good thing. I mean, it's not a huge problem, but you just don't want it. Capped brood larva. So much pollen as well. Very nice. Capped brood, pollen, some larvae, honey on top. It's a very heavy one. Very heavy. I'm just going to stick it all back. Don't want to spend too long inspecting if they're going to be a bit bothered. Right. They look like they're fine. There's eggs, larvae, capped brood, all good. Another one done, although I'm not entirely sure if I'm seeing much of anything. Now this one, Grandma and Grandpa, this is their hive. I was under the sneaky suspicion that they'd swarmed last week. But at the same time, there looked like there was still plenty of bees in there. It's hard to judge though. Hard to judge whether it's half the bees or the full amount, especially at a time like this where the hive's likely to be full of all the foragers. I mean, look at the number of bees here. Look at the numbers, and they're all worker bees. Yeah, I'm not going to bother them too much. Don't want to stress them out, because more stress could equal more chance of swarming. You can see them all flying out here saying, "Oi, what you doing? Opening up this hive, you cretin." Right, fair enough, I'll take the hint. Close you. Now the nuke box, I do want to check. Oops, apologies. Reminder, I don't want to inspect at this time of night. They're all very aggro, and there's no reason. Well, there may be reasons for them, but there's usually not this much aggro from the bees. They're very aggressive. I'm like, oi, what are you doing here? You buffoon. You great oaf. Now finally, this little baby, this is the swarm that I collected on Wednesday. I just want to see, are they drawing out those frames? I know they're still here because I just saw some bees coming in and out. Are they drawing out the frames? Are they... It appears they're not. They're sticking to this side bit, which is for the where the syrup's meant to go. The food seems to still be down there. The fondant. Let's have a little look. Oopsie. Are they taking... They're on the fondant. They're taking some. But these frames, would it be wise to move them to the other side? And move the fondant over? Remove the leaves maybe? Could be a good idea. Right, how about I just remove this completely? Because they're not using it yet, and that's been, well, Wednesday night, Thursday, Friday, and now Saturday night. So we're talking 3 full days, and they haven't drawn out any honeycomb at all. So where are you expecting to... When are you expecting to make honeycomb and to have a queen lay eggs? It may be the case that there is no queen, but the fact that they've stayed here tells me that there should be a queen. Oh, they're making the honeycomb in there. Making honeycomb in here. That's not where you're meant to make it. You dumb bees. Sorry bees, I don't mean to be rude, but come on. That's not where you make honeycomb. But the fact they're making it is a good sign. Because it means they do have plans on staying. That's what it seems to me anyway. Now preferably, I would have sugar syrup, not fondant. But the problem is, I didn't have any sugar syrup, so I just opened up this thing of fondant and put it in there. And they have been taking it. The problem is, yeah, sugar syrup is better for helping them draw comb and to, well, just better in every way for everything that bees need to do. I wish they would use these frames and not... What's my best course of plan? But they've taken a significant amount of this. I think it's best if I fold it up again. Hopefully that will do. Yeah, come and get some fondant. Well, at least they've got what they need. I'll get you closer, I'll let you see this honeycomb they've made.